Will removes Dylan's mask and discovers Luna behind it. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, a shocking reveal that changes everything. The room was silent except for the low hum of the air conditioner and the frantic pounding of Will Spencer's heart. He stood frozen, fingers trembling as they hovered inches from Dylan's mask. This was it. For weeks, Dylan had been a ghost, appearing at key moments, sabotaging meetings, planting lies, and vanishing before anyone could stop him. A shadow with a voice distorted just enough to hide its truth. A menace who seemed to know everything about the Forresters, the Spencers, and the Logans. And now Dylan was cornered. Backed against the cold marble wall of the abandoned wing at Forrester Creations, Dylan had nowhere left to run. The exits were locked. The security alarm blared faintly in the distance. And Will, usually calm, collected, rational, was fueled by something darker now. Betrayal. Take it off, Will demanded, his voice sharp and shaking. No more games. Dylan laughed. It wasn't the deep, threatening laugh Will expected. It was soft. Familiar. Almost cruelly intimate. You really want to know? Dylan asked. Once you see my face, there's no going back. Will swallowed hard. I've already lost enough. I'm not afraid of you anymore. Dylan tilted their head slowly, theatrically. You should be. Before Will could react, Dylan raised a hand toward the mask, as if planning to remove it themselves. But Will snapped. No, he said, stepping forward. I'll do it. With one swift, desperate motion, Will ripped the mask away. And time stopped. Her face stared back at him. Wide eyes. Pale skin. Lips parted in shock. Luna Nozawa. The woman Will had once trusted. The woman who had cried on his shoulder, who had sworn she wanted a fresh start, who claimed she was done with secrets and lies. The woman who had vanished months ago under mysterious circumstances. Will staggered back, his breath stolen from his lungs. No, he whispered. This isn't possible. Luna's expression shifted, from surprise to resignation. Then, to satisfaction. You always were slow when it came to me, Will, she said quietly. I wondered how long it would take. His knees felt weak. Dylan, was you? He asked. All this time. Yes, Luna replied. Every threat. Every lie. Every perfectly timed disaster. She straightened her shoulders, no longer hiding behind a disguise. I built Dylan because Luna wasn't enough anymore. Will's mind raced through every moment Dylan had appeared. The ruined Forrester deal. The leaked designs. The anonymous messages sent to Ridge. The cryptic warnings that seemed to predict chaos before it happened. All of it, huh? You manipulated everyone, Will said, his voice breaking. You played us like pieces on a chessboard. Luna smiled bitterly. You mean the way I was played? Her eyes darkened, memories flooding back. Do you remember what happened to me, Will? Really remember? She asked. Or did you file me away like everyone else, another casualty of the Forrester's empire? Will opened his mouth, but no words came. Because deep down, he knew. Months earlier, Luna had stood in the same building, hopeful, ambitious, desperate to belong. She believed Forrester Creations was her future. That Finn and RJ had her back. That honesty would protect her. She was wrong. When confidential designs went missing, suspicion fell on her almost immediately. Whispers spread. Accusations followed. Even those who smiled at her during the day questioned her integrity behind closed doors. And when Luna tried to defend herself, no one listened. Not Ridge. Not Steffi. Not even Will, who had chosen caution over loyalty. I begged you to believe me, Luna said, her voice trembling now. I told you I was being set up. Will flinched. I didn't know who to trust. You trusted them, Luna snapped. And they destroyed me. She had been escorted out of Forrester Creations that day with her belongings in a cardboard box and her reputation in ruins. That was the day Luna disappeared. That was the day Dylan was born. Dylan was my armor, Luna said. A voice they couldn't silence. A face they couldn't accuse. She explained how she studied security layouts, learned schedules, exploited weaknesses. She hacked emails, intercepted calls, and planted seeds of doubt that bloomed into full-blown disasters. I wanted them to feel what I felt, she admitted. Powerless. Exposed. Betrayed. Will shook his head. You hurt innocent people. So did they, Luna fired back. And they never apologized. Her voice cracked despite her anger. I lost everything, she whispered. My career. My future. My sense of self. Will stepped closer, torn between rage and heartbreak. You could have come to me, he said. I would have helped you. Luna laughed again, but this time, tears filled her eyes. No, she said. You would have asked me to forgive, to move on, to be quiet. She shook her head slowly. I didn't want forgiveness. I wanted justice. Sirens wailed louder now. Security was closing in. Will glanced toward the door, then back at Luna. It's over, he said. You can still stop this before it gets worse. Luna looked around the room, the place where her plan had unraveled. I already won, she replied. You know why? Because now you'll never forget me. She reached into her pocket. Will's heart nearly stopped. Luna, don't. She pulled out a flash drive and pressed it into his chest. Everything is on there, she said softly. Proof of what they did. The lies. The cover-ups. Will stared at it. You're giving this to me? Yes, Luna said. Because you're the only one who might tell the truth. Heavy footsteps echoed down the hallway. Luna lifted her hands as security burst into the room. It's time, she said quietly. Luna was arrested without resistance. As she was led away, she turned back to Will one last time. I never wanted to hurt you, she said. But I needed you to see me. The doors slammed shut behind her. Will stood alone, clutching the flash drive, his world forever changed.